Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Into the Podcast. I'm your host Sam, and I'm joined each and every week by the beautiful Ryan. Say hello, Ryan.
Hello there, Sam.
Not just Ryan, co-host Ryan.
Ah, yes, thank you. I forget my official title these days.
Oh, you do a lot of co-hosting, mate. I've seen you.
Yeah, I'm here sometimes.
Sometimes, other times you're not.
No, exactly. And it's about the same.
Exactly. How are things, buddy?
Yeah, things are pretty good, thank you.
Good, mate.
How are things with you?
Things with me they're pretty good at the minute, you know. I'm smashing this Twitch thing again.
You're on fire.
Big
You're
time.
Really rich and famous.
It's for the first time in a long time, it's going somewhere, which is quite nice. Like, I'm earning a bit of dollar from it. I've met a lot of really cool people again. Yeah, it's going really fucking well. I think I mentioned last week that I'm going back and playing some old retro games. So I'm really getting into the gaming side of stuff again, not just bloody COD and Fortnite, as much as I'm smashing Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's not just these multiplayers. I'm really going back and playing some of the old retro games and really getting into the gaming side of stuff. So, other than the fact that all I do is sit on my fat arse all day, because I work all day in this chair, and then I sit and video game and stream all day. So, other than that, everything's fine. I'm just expanding body-wise as well.
No, you're expanding in multiple ways.
The wallet's expanding.
Yeah.
The belly's expanding.
Your fame is
My
expanding.
fame's expanding.
I'd
also like to put out there, mate, I think I have mentioned this, but I have my own merch now. Sold my first t-shirt this week.
That is super exciting, that.
Yeah. I mean,
I really want a Papa Roast 88 TTTV t-shirt.
Technically, I sold two because I bought myself one. As soon as I saw someone had bought one, I was like, I should probably buy one for me, and then I can wear it on stream and advertise it. Because it's a lot like Twitch, where you have to sell a certain amount to make enough money on it before they'll let the cash go, and you only make like £5 a t-shirt or whatever.
Still profit.
It's still profit.
It's great to get your name out there, get your brand out there.
Mate. This is it. So that's.
Why don't you do a little plug right now? Go on, tell the listeners where they can watch you on Twitch and what your handle is.
Yeah, I was going to try and change my handle, but I can't do it for a while because I didn't accidentally. I changed it to something as a joke, not realising that they then hold the old name for 6 months before anyone can pick it up again. So on Twitch, it's Papa Roast 88 TTV. Streaming 3-4 days a week at the minute. Normally like a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe on a weekend if I can be asked.
Yeah,
I'm doing a lot of moderating for other people, so helping a lot of other people out within like a certain community, helping a lot of people out building Discords and all this bits and bobs. So I think that's helping as well because I'm kind of all these little things that I've learned through doing the podcast, like the Discords, the Twitches, all these bits and bobs, I'm putting to good use. I'm not charging people, just I know how to do that. I can help you. Give me, random people, give me a call. I'll show you how to do it. And that, people are repaying the favour, being like, he seems like a nice lad. We'll jump in his streams and engage a bit, which is lovely, to be honest.
That is nice. That is nice.
Yeah,
and it's
really
cool
nice.
as well that you're playing the retro games. I'm a big fan of that. That's cool.
Yeah, so after this today, I'm going to quickly edit, quickly get it online, and then I'm going to stream Tony Hawk's 1.
Classic.
Because I have not played that since the PS2, and I did chuck it on the other day just to see, does it look exactly the same, like just to check graphics. I cannot play that game anymore. I remember being the tits at Tony Hawk's 1.
Yeah.
I cannot do it anymore. So this is going to be a very interesting stream this evening because I have no idea what I'm doing anymore.
Yeah. You'll pick it up, I'm sure. Pro gamer, aren't you, basically?
Pro gamer. And not only that, so obviously I've been letting you know about, I've been earning a bit of money through Twitch. I've been saying, I've done really well. Last night I made X amount, blah, blah, blah. Yesterday, my friend, got a nice little email that somebody had spent nearly £200 on my Twitch account. I got hacked.
Oh, no.
Do you know how a month ago, how my Amazon got hacked?
Yeah.
Now my Twitch has been hacked and 200 quid went out of my account yesterday. So all the money I made has gone for paying the money someone else had spent. So that's fun.
I imagine you can get that back, though.
I have.
Twitch, yeah.
PayPal weren't interested to start off with, so I rang them up and did a bit of shouting. To which they changed their mind, and then Twitch, to be fair, they were really good. They come straight back and went, because PayPal emailed me back in like 4 minutes and was like, we've looked into this was an authorised transaction. It wasn't me, so how's it fucking authorised?
Yeah.
Whereas Twitch actually investigated it and come back and said, oh, we can see that this was bought, yes, on your account, but not on a device you usually use.
Right.
But we can't see how they got into it, or because it's not just a login. It's not like guessing my password. I use this authenticator app. So as soon as I try and log into anything, I've got to go into this other app that is only on my phone, and every 60 seconds it produces a new code.
Yeah.
And I use that.
So how have they got in there?
Exactly. And they were just like, really sorry, we don't know how they've done it, but we can tell it wasn't you, which is really good because they actually investigated it. So.
Yeah, this is the perils of becoming super rich and famous. That, you know, your phone will be hacked, your OnlyFans will be leaked.
Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to that. Papa Roast 88's boobies all over the internet.
Yeah, just you wait. They'll be out there. And worse, out there for free.
I know. I can't charge £20 a nipple now.
Exactly.
Like I usually do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me. I'm big and famous now, everyone. So get over it. Okay, if you want if you want an autograph, just write in. I'm sure I can get Megan to forge my signature on something.
I think I already asked for your autograph. I think I was first in line.
You was, and you promised me you'd replace Michael Bean behind you with a signed picture of Papa Roast if I do.
I actually said if you provide me with a signed picture of Papa Roast 88 TTTV, that I would actually follow you on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that as well. Yeah, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot bigger than you replacing Michael Bean.
Maybe you could just sit underneath Michael Bean.
Yeah, I feel that's only fair. There was something I wanted to discuss this week, something very big, Ryan.
Oh, yeah?
So I recently, and I can't remember whether I've talked about this on the podcast or not, but I recently messaged you from Smith's Toys. I was in there doing a bit of Christmas shopping for my darling daughter, and I was looking around. Obviously, I'm a big nerd. I love toys myself, so I like to look at the action figures. I like to look at the Pop Funkos. I like to see what they got going on. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Because every now and then I might go, oh, I really like that Dragon Ball Z figurine. I'll buy it for me. Because I'm an adult. I can do what I want. Yeah, I can eat birthday cake whenever I want, mate.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
You go to work to pay for the things you want. And if you want action figures, if you want birthday cake, if you want, you know, some Beyblades in an arena, you just buy it.
Well, funny you say that, Ryan, because I was actually looking at the Beyblades. That's where I was when I saw this. And I was having a look at the arenas and the Beyblades, and I was having a good time. And they're all kind of down bottom here. And then my eyes go up a little bit to where I see 3 or 4 products of Skibidi Toilet. Now, I can't pretend I knew what Skibidi Toilet was. I knew it was some sort of meme, but it was this, because all these kids, like my daughter's age, are into like mystery boxes. They're the biggest waste of fucking money going, but all these YouTubers and shit do, like, there's like Lanky Box, Mr. Beast, all this lot. £50 for a mystery box of shit. And they love it. Well, there was a Skibidi Toilet mystery box for $49.99. So I sent a picture to you and I just went, fucking hate kids. Why? Yeah. Like, they are enabling this sort of behaviour. This should not be in Smith's Toys. And I genuinely tell the people how pissed off I was about this.
I mean, yeah, you were fuming. I just found it hilarious. Yeah. And I kept asking you, I was like, what the fuck is Skibidi Toilet?
I just thought...
Like, I am not down with the kids. I'm so far removed from it all. So I was like, no clue, not heard this before.
Well, me too. And I knew, I don't know, like, I've heard the word Skibidi Riz and shit. I don't know what it fucking means. But all I knew, it was like a human head in a toilet. And I think it was a meme, maybe. So anyway, I walked away from that being really pissed off about it. And you being the concerned friend you are, then obviously just spent the next X amount of time telling me how much you love Skibidi Toilet, and Skibidi Toilet's great, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's a meme. How can you love Skibidi Toilet? Well, it's not a meme, is it?
It's not a meme. It's so much more.
It's so much more than a meme. And I have really done my research into Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, me too.
So I'll tell you what. Tell me how you found this, because up until this point, I still thought it was a meme. So you tell me how you came across the stuff you came across.
I can't remember. I think, did we mention it on the podcast?
Maybe, I can't remember.
I can't remember how it was, but when I was at the pub the other week with Drew, of Drew Flanagan music.
Drew Flanagan music.
We were on about Skibidi Toilet, and he said that he'd watched it because it's on YouTube, because there's like episodes of Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah,
and we were like, right,
yeah.
what are you on about? So, just in the pub as we were sipping a pint, we started watching Skibidi Toilet.
Okay.
You know, the full series, because there's a lot of episodes. I think there's like 78 episodes.
78 now, yeah.
78 episodes. So we started. You know, we found a clip on YouTube, or a video on YouTube, that was episodes 1 to 77, the full series,
which was 2 hours long.
Hours long of Skibidi Toilet, and I don't understand even now. I still don't understand it fully, because it's absolutely fucking mental, and I can't stop watching it. It's one of them where me and Drew watched a few episodes in the pub, but obviously you're in the pub and there's a lot of people, so we watched a few bits and we're gonna have to turn this off because it's insane. I want to kind of concentrate on it. And then me and you got chatting about it, and then started watching it at the same time.
Yeah. Didn't want to.
No,
I'll be honest. You told me about it. I was like, "This is," but what you're saying is nonsense. You're winding me up, and it is what it is. So I did Google all episodes, and I saw 2 hours again. Bearing in mind, the first 60-something episodes are about 14 minutes of that 2 hours. Because they start off as genuine, like, I can't remember the guy's name who created it, but it was like a 3-second meme video for YouTube of a man's head coming out of the toilet going, skibbity bop bop, yeah, or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally what it is, isn't it? First little episode, it's like animated, and it goes in front of a toilet, and this head just pops up and does that little skibbity little jingle thing, and then that's it. And then it's about 5 seconds long, and then they get longer and longer each clip, and crazier and crazier, and then it becomes this whole intergalactic story of how the Skibidi toilets are taking over the world.
Well, do you want to go into the lore, or would you like me to go into the lore?
I would like you to go into the lore, to be honest, because I think you've probably done a little bit more research than I have. I've only watched the videos. I haven't read in beyond the videos.
Well, I haven't either. I've not even finished all the videos yet, if I'm honest. I did.
No, I haven't either.
So this goes from 0 to 100 very quickly.
Yeah.
And then you are mesmerised for quite a long time, but then it becomes very samey. Unfortunately, reading the lore, I found out what's coming next, and I wish I hadn't read that, because it would have been interesting to see.
Okay, so I'll look out for that.
So, it starts off with that little 5-second video, and then it turns into this storyline where the Skibidi toilets, which again are just toilets with heads in them, have taken over humanity. Mm-hmm. But there are these humanoid figures that have either cameras or speakers or TVs as heads that are trying to reclaim Earth, trying to reclaim humanity. And it's this big warfare happens, and then episode by episode, it's all down to... So all the videos, you are one of the camera people. So we are one of the video heads, or whatever they're called, not a Skibidi toilet. And then kind of episode by episode, something bigger and better that can defeat the opposition comes out. And then the next episode, the opposition find a way to protect themselves from that, and then provide a counter. So they just get bigger and bigger. So they start off tiny, then you have Titan Skibidi toilets and Titan camera heads. And then the camera heads get TV heads that if it shines in their faces, it sends them mad. So they create these special little goggles to stop that. But then they create these little spider things that can go onto your back and make... brainwash
take
you
over them. It's just crazy.
And then it just gets ridiculous, and by the end of it, there are these 10,000-foot titans battling each other, and they're all going after this one Skibidi toilet who's like the general. I think his name's like G-Man or something. G-Man, Skibidi G-Man or some shit. And they're all trying to get him, but he always keeps getting away, this old little general boy. And then it's all down to this big fight, to the conclusion of Skibidi toilet, they're down and out, mate. What are they going to do against us? But us camera boys, what are they going to do?
What are they going to do?
Fucking them up. Our Titans are better. Our Titans are better than your Titans.
We're flushing those Skibidis down the toilet.
Oh my god, because that's how you defeat a Skibidi toilet. You either blades,
you got to pull
blow its face off or just flush it. So, and this is where I haven't seen yet, and I'm going to ruin it for everyone because you don't need to watch 2 hours of Skibidi Toilet. I promise you. You don't need this in your life because I'm a lot less intelligent since watching this. I'm not going to lie. I nearly forgot the word intelligent then. So the Skibidi Toilets, mate, they're down and out. They're never going to defeat us. They don't know what they're going to do. So they call in the boys, don't they? Like intergalactic toilets, the astro toilets.
Oh no!
Who come down and join them? They start fucking shit up, but they're getting a little taste for this blood, mate. They're getting a little taste for this domination shit, and they don't want these other toilets. Fuck off, mate. We're in charge now, aren't we?
Oh no!
So the bloody Skibidis and the Camreds, they have to make a bit of an alliance, don't they?
Oh my days!
To
No
go against
way!
The fucking Skibidi Astro Skibidis or some shit.
No way!
Boy,
that's
I've
insane.
not got there yet. Not got there
Oh
yet.
yeah, no, me neither.
That's what I'm going to be watching after the stream tonight. In fact, I might just live stream watching Skibidi Toilet, and we can really delve deep into the lore.
Like a reaction video.
Yeah. So that has been the only thing I've done this week.
You know what? It's the only new thing I've watched in like the last 2 weeks as well. Fucking Skibidi Toilet, and I'm only about half an hour in. And it's one of them. Like I put it on because I was telling Claire about it, and she's like, right, whatever. Like it's weird that because kids at school, that's all they say. It's all they just go Skibidi and say Skibidi, and she's like, I don't know what the fuck they're on about. So I put it on for Claire, and she got right into it as well.
Well,
like it just hooks you in. And then Claire's friend came round, and Claire was like, "Oh my god, let me show you Skibidi Toilet." So then there's 3 of us sat watching Skibidi Toilet, 3 adults. Sat watching Skibidi Toilet, but it's one of those. I just looked around because obviously I'd watched all these episodes. We put it up from the start, and I'm just watching the 2 of them, mouth open, like vacant expressions, like what the fuck am I watching? But you can't look away. Like,
well, you sent me a video
in.
that night where you was winding me up about Skibidi Toilet. You sent me a video that night, and it was you filming the TV screen with Skibidi Toilet on. You pan round to your wife, and Claire just looks at you like the dickhead you are, and just shakes her head. And then 2 days later, I got a text message from said Claire saying, "Jesus, I am hooked with Skibidi Toilet. It's insane." I thought, what's it doing to us? I wouldn't mind, but we've dedicated.
What have we become?
We've dedicated 20 minutes of a podcast that people listen to for pop culture. We've dedicated. Well, this is pop culture. I'm just saying, all right. This is popular culture to the gen,
it is.
Whatever they are.
And the thing is, these Skibidi Toilet videos, they've got millions and millions of views on YouTube, so it is very popular. You know, this is taken over. Just like the Skibidi Toilets take over.
Exactly. So before you know it, the Skibidi Toilets will be taken over, and you better just hope that Plunger Head is around. Plunger Man, sorry. Because
Plunger
Man's the boy, alright? He's our fucking saviour. Next to Tears for Fears.
See, where I'm up to, Tears of Fears, is they're still trying to recapture Tears of Fears because he's been brainwashed.
Oh, mate.
And that's a rough time for the cameramen.
Oh, that's a rough time. And let me tell you something, when they do get him back, how rough do you think it is for bloody Tears for Fears when he finds out what he's done?
Oh, he must feel awful. He's killed so many cameramen and TV heads.
It's sad.
All in the name of a Skibidi Toilet. Oh, the ultimate betrayal. But he couldn't help it, could he? He couldn't help it. It's not his fault.
What are we saying? What are these words coming out of our mouths?
No.
But you're so right. All in the name of a Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh, this isn't okay.
Fucking Skibidi Toilets, man.
And I wouldn't
this
mind.
has all come from you taking one picture in Smith's toy store of like some Skibidi Toilets. Like, what the fuck?
But this is it. This is where I was going to full circle back round. The worst part about it is, I really want to buy that Skibidi Toilet to see what's in it now. Now I know it's not just a meme. I want to see what's in it. I really need a Skibidi Toilet mystery box. I'm just hoping they've got cheaper ones than 50 quid because I can't afford that. Because I wouldn't mind a little, on my computer desk here, a little Skibidi Toilet and a little camera just opposite each other. I'd rather have that than a Goku and a Vegeta.
Oh, yeah, easy.
So, yeah, do you want to go buy some Skibidi Toilets for me at the weekend?
Should we go halves?
Yeah, let's go halves. Yeah, we can share the toys out. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry to the listeners. I had to get that out because, like I say, it's the only new thing me and Ryan have done in the last week. But it is possibly one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had with anything. It's not
it's such a weird like acid trip though watching it, isn't it?
Oh,
it's
big
so fucking crazy. It's quite horrific. It's quite haunting. Some of the stuff.
Oh god, it is quite haunting. Yeah,
it's the stuff of nightmares. It actually is.
So
yeah, go check it out. Go check out Skibidi Toilet on YouTube.
On YouTube, I mean, it's all
After
there.
You've watched us on YouTube.
Oh
obviously.
yeah, do that. Links down below. Whilst you're there, click that bell, that notification bell, and the subscribe button. And then go on to all of our other stuff like Facebooks and Instagrams and follow us there. And not only that, Ryan, you know this whole time where I've been telling everyone to go onto Discord and how there's a link in the bio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only figured out yesterday that the link in the bio only lasted 7 days.
So
every 7 days that link changed. So the link in the bio now is the correct one and that will stay that way forever because I've changed it. Because again, learning. I know everything learning about
growth.
Discord, mate. That Discord we use all the time.
You're very good at it.
I'm not. The only person that talks on it is my brother. Oh, Punt and Pirate.
He's very good at it.
He is good. He's keeping it alive, bless him.
And he's done this. He's done the old tier system for the snacks.
Well, that's
which
what
we've been asking for.
Again, linking it in, mate. Linking it in. So yeah, we've asked for this tier list, and if I click this little button now, it should bring the tier list up. Look at that. There it is. It's on the screen. If you're watching YouTube, you'll be able to see it now. Puntland Pirate has created the tier list. He's gone through every episode and had to listen to me and Ryan munch and crunch and masticate for hours, which he was not a fan of, so he could write down every snack we've had and where we've put it on the tier list. He's put it in this nice little graph for us so we can see it.
It looks great. It looks fantastic.
And I just hope that he keeps on top of this because we won't be.
No. Because we don't do anything. We don't even watch stuff. We barely watch Skibidi Toilet.
Where would you put Skibidi Toilet on the tier list? If it was a food.
I don't know if it would be if I'd have to, or if it would it be I'd have that again. I don't think I'd have it again. I don't know.
If you watched all 78 episodes and you found out there's a new 20-minute episode, are you saying you wouldn't watch it?
Oh no, I wouldn't watch that. Yeah,
we would.
Yeah, I would.
If we watched all 78 episodes and the 79 comes out and they keep bringing this out every quarter, we're keeping on top of that Skibidi Toilet lore. What if we miss something?
Yeah, that is true. That is a good point. And it's our duty as podcasters to keep up with these things, that current and trending, pop culture.
Keep our finger on the pulse is how they say it.
That is how they say it.
So, yes, thank you very much for that, Puntland. We are nearly halfway through the episode after talking about Skibidi Toilet for so long. So should we have a little snack now?
Yeah,
how does that
perfect.
Sound?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah. So will you do me a favour and do Drew's mating call to pull him out of his box so he can sing us into our lovely snack?
No.
Okay.
Here come Sam and Ryan, listen to them both speak. They've come through hours all with their pop culture critique. But are you even a nerd if you don't overread? So come on everybody, it's the snack of the week.
There he was. There was little Drew. He came out without a mating call. Thank you, Ryan.
He doesn't need one. He's his own man. He can come when he wants to.
Well,
but just before the snack section.
Oh, yeah, he can't come any other time. But because you didn't do his mating call, you can advertise him.
Ah, okay. Check out Drew Flanagan Music on all streaming music platforms.
Such as?
The Apple Music,
mm-hmm.
the Amazon Music,
mm-hmm.
the Spotify Music.
Mm.
They've just done Spotify Wrapped, and I'm sure most of you will have Drew Flanagan in your top 5.
I know for
Artist
a fact
of the year.
I know for a fact I don't, because I don't use Spotify.
But if you did use Spotify, he'd be in your top 5.
If Amazon Music had one, he'd be on my top 5.
Yeah, there you go. So, listen to him.
Yes.
He's got music on all those places.
Good
and a
music.
new album. Good, very good music, and an album coming out soon.
But what if you don't know what Drew Flanagan looks like?
Then you can look at pictures of him on the Instagram and the Facebook, and probably X.
Probably.
TikTok. You should probably get TikTok.
Yeah.
That's where all the people get famous.
Skibidi.
And he could soundbite his music and stuff, couldn't he?
He could, yeah.
And then do little talking pictures.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he's on the YouTube.
Oh,
he's
where
on there.
all the talking pictures go.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see him. You can see him moving and talking and singing. Live performances, music videos, lyric videos.
Oh my days.
Live lyric videos. Live lyric music videos. If you want to see him live, then you should probably follow him on his social medias because he plays in lots of gigs all over the country.
Yep.
Not just in his local town, but
No.
he'll come to towns near you if you want him to.
Yep.
Just send him a message and say, please play in our town. And he probably will.
Or he might not.
Depends if he's busy.
You're
that right?
You're so good, mate. You're so good. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Shall have a snack?
Yes.
Right, I'll let you talk about this snack because I did the last talky one. And again, this is one that I brought to the table. We've still got
You brought this, so I don't know really what to expect then. Here they are. If you're looking at us on the talkie pictures...
Well, what is it? Read it out, dickhead.
You can see we've got Top Twists.
Yeah.
Harvest Morn.
Harvest Morn. These are fake
Cookies and cream.
These are fake Pop-Tarts, Ryan.
Right, nice. I've never had a Pop-Tart, I don't think.
Have you not? So we would toast these normally, and all it would do would make them really, really hot and burn your mouth.
Ah, I see. So we're going to have them cold.
We're going to have them
and
cold.
avoid the burning.
Yeah, because then also that would mean us going away for a few minutes to use the toaster.
That's no good.
Because I don't know about you, but I don't have a toaster in my room.
I do.
Where? Show me. Show me right now where the toaster is. It's an iron.
It's the same thing, right? If it's hot, if I put that iron on the Pop-Tart, what's the difference?
So if I put my t-shirts in the toaster, they'll come
Yeah.
out. Okay, good to know.
Obviously.
Good to know.
Obviously. That's just what like a leg press is, isn't it? It's just a big toaster.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. A leg press.
I don't know what leg presses are. Iron press.
You mean
press studs.
Clothes press.
Clothes press.
Bench.
Yes, bench press. That's a good one.
What other presses are there?
Press junket.
Stop it. Stop talking the seat. You need some sugar in you.
I'm going delirious.
So there it is. Look, there's the Pop-Tart. It's a cookies and cream Pop-Tart. I've not eaten that bit. It fell off, so I'm not chewing.
Yeah, same. It's very crumbly.
Yeah, very... Oh, you've lost a lot of yours. I only lost that bit.
Yeah, I lost... It's all here, look.
So I have not had these ones before, but I've had the fake Pop-Tarts before. I am a Pop-Tart fan. My little one likes them every now and then. Normally a cereal girl, but every now and then she likes to whip out a Pop-Tart.
When would you eat a Pop-Tart? Is it like a equivalent of like cereal? Would you have it in like... Do people have it in the morning as like a sweet breakfast, or is it just a snack? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know a lot about them.
I think a bit of both. So my little one will have them for breakfast. If she wants them, she'll have them for breakfast. But you can have them as like 11s.
Right.
That's when I would normally have them. I won't have them for breakfast. It's not enough. But if I'm feeling snackish at 10:30, 11.
I feel like they're a very American thing. I feel like the stereotype would be, you know, like in I'm just picturing like an 80s household, you know, like, I don't know, like Back to the Future or something, and they've got like the mum's made an insane breakfast before school where there's like full, like, you know,
eggs,
all
bacon,
the meats,
toast,
eggs, bacon, stacks of pancakes, waffles. It's all laid out. The whole table's covered, and then the kid runs down, or the teenager's like, "Oh, I'm running late," and he'll just chuck some Pop-Tarts in the thing, microwave them, grab them, they'll be too hot, and run out the door, leaving all that insane food wasted. Do you know what I mean?
That makes you really angry, doesn't it?
Yeah. Fuck school. Eat the food.
a public service announcement from Ryan Sheridan. Fuck school, eat food.
Yeah. What a waste. Honestly, what a waste. Americans, honestly.
Bloody Americans. Right, let's see our American pop top. We're running late for school, mate.
Yeah,
And we
but
need
it's not
to get
hot.
this.
It's not hot. Oh, let's pretend. Oh,
Ooh.
good acting there.
Ooh. Eat it, quick.
It smells like cookies and cream.
It does, correct.
And I've got a blocked nose, so it must be very cookies and creamy. It's very soft. I was expecting it to be quite hard.
No. Very dry. Not as sweet as I originally thought either.
I quite like the flavour because I don't like things too sweet. I don't want it too stickly. I'm surprised at how soft it is. You know, if you toast them, do they go harder?
Not really. A little bit.
You know, like if you toast bread.
A little
It
bit
goes harder,
crispier.
doesn't it?
A little bit crispier on the outside, but not horrendous. But you don't do it for too long because you don't want to burn that bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still eating it, so it's not a bad sign.
Oh, I quite like it.
Crumbs are gone. You're going to eat that whole thing.
Yeah, I am. I'm enjoying it.
Well, good. Not too sweet. Not overpowering in flavour. You don't want too much of that first thing in the morning.
Very dry, though.
Very dry. So it's got like a little white frosting top. Tiny smidgen of inside chocolatey bit. But not a lot. Just in a very dry pastry of some biscuit type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what
What would you wash that down with? Wash it with a tea. A cup of tea, maybe.
Cup of tea would be banging. Bit of OJ, maybe.
Maybe some milk.
Oh, they would be good with milk.
Yeah.
Maybe
You could even dunk them, maybe.
cookies and cream in milk. Oof. Right. Where are we putting this in the tier list? And now, Ryan, I've not got to do this anymore. Where's my mouse? There it is.
Sorry, I just breathed in my drink.
You silly boy. So right now, I'm going to load the picture. Ta-da! So where are we going to put this on the tier list? As you can see, we have top tier. We have love that. We have I'd have that again if I have to, and the worst.
Well, it's definitely better than the worst.
Oh, it's definitely better than the worst.
It's definitely better than if I'd have to.
Mm-hmm.
I would have it again, but do I love it?
That is the question.
Or does it keep going all the way up to the toppy tier?
Now,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't go that high.
is it going as high as a bloody toffee yum yum? No, my friend, it is not.
No, because that's top tier.
That is top tier. Is it going as high as
Oh, this is good. We've
caramel
got-
crispy? The Rocky Rainbow Bar. Well, did that go in love that? It did, didn't it?
I think so.
Or does it sit with the Fab Lolly, the Dairy Milk, the Purple Ones Quality Street, or the Galaxy Flutes?
Yeah, that one.
That one?
Sits in there.
I'd have that again.
It's weird having something to compare to. Normally we just go off memory.
Yeah, so I'm going to load this every week, just so we can see it. Our brother, old Puntland Pirate's going to do this every week for us, because he's a good boy.
He is a legend.
And if he doesn't, I'll go around and, I don't know, break his knees or something.
Again.
So there we go. I'd have that again. He's going to go
have that
right
again.
in this little space here. Oh,
Right
I would
in the
have that
middle.
again. And luckily for you, I do normally have some of these, or maybe not this flavour, but I normally have Pop-Tarts in my work bag.
Oh, beautiful. We'll
Just
have
in
some tomorrow
case.
then.
I'm not in tomorrow.
Fuck's sake.
Sorry, I'll be in Thursday.
I need Pop-Tarts.
Buy some then, you fuck.
Where can you buy Pop-Tarts? Tell the listeners.
Well, these are from Aldi. The
Aldi.
Harvest Morn Top Twists are from Aldi, and they're less than £2 a box.
And how many did you get in a box?
You get 4 packets of 2.
Beautiful.
Good price, that. You'd be paying a lot more down in American aisle for actual Pop-Tarts, so they're not that great. They're no better. They're no better than that.
I was pleasantly surprised there. Good snack.
Good.
And look at us being organised and having the same snack again 2 weeks in a row, even though we're in different places.
I know. So Thursday. Oh, we actually have more snacks from Megan.
We do. Manager Megan came in last week and, piled the snacks on us, didn't she? Bless her.
But you still have them all.
Yeah, well, because you left work and didn't take your half.
Have you still got them at work?
Well, my half or your half. Half.
Are they at work? Because I'm in on Thursday, so I need to come get them.
Yes, you can have them.
Good. Because I know you. You are a shitbag, and you like to steal the snacks for yourself. You take podcast snacks and make them Ryan snacks.
I get hungry, right?
You have avocados. I gave you some eggs the other day for free.
I know, I've still got them.
Exactly. So don't eat my chocolate, eat my eggs.
What about chocolate eggs?
Ooh, not the right time of year, though, is it?
No.
That's more of an
not.
Easter thing. And we are coming up to Christmas.
What does that mean, then?
Let's talk about Christmas.
All right.
Oh, just these links, mate. They're so good.
Oh, yeah, we are just professional podcasters.
So we spoke about Skibidi Toilet for the last half an hour. So we just thought, what goes well with Skibidi Toilet? Christmas. It's a Christmas time. So we thought we'd just have a little chat around the stuff that we do around Christmas, the films we watch, the TV shows that we watch, the music we listen to, the games that we might play, the board games we might play, all the stuff that put us in the Christmas cheer. Now, this is a very hard episode for me because I couldn't give two fucks about Christmas personally.
Really? I thought you'd be all over Christmas.
I'm not a Christmas guy in the slightest. I do try and up my game slightly for my child, but this year I don't think I felt any less Christmassy in my life.
Wow.
It could be the middle of February right now in my head.
That's sad.
And it just...
Why is that? Why is the Christmas cheer fully evaporated this year?
I think there's a bit... Well done. I think there's a bit of a mixture. Obviously, I moved out the house.
Yeah.
So I don't have that. So I've not had the fun of putting up the tree and the decorations and doing that with little. I've got no time off really over Christmas and New Year. I've just got the standard bank holidays that we get. Normally I've got a couple of weeks to look forward to. No real nights out or anything. There's been a couple of things that my little one's done with her mum that I would normally do with her. So if I do it, I'm going to kind of have to space it out a little bit. It's just not been very Christmassy. I think she's done a lot of the stuff already with her mum and not with me. I don't get her this year at Christmas. It's not my year to have her on Christmas Day, which is fine. I mean, like I say, me and her mum get on. We're very good friends, so I can pop round and see her during the day and we can do bits and bobs. And again, I've had all my presents bought and wrapped since November.
That's very organised.
Very organised. So even the mad rush sometimes makes it feel a little bit more Christmassy. But yeah, personally, I'm just not feeling it. And I've not started this routine that we're about to discuss. I've not started the films. I've not started the games, the bits and bobs.
Yeah, and I do think that really helps me with the build-up towards Christmas because I think... I do love Christmas. And I don't know. I know what you mean. It doesn't feel like Christmassy because I feel like time's just going so fast at the moment. With little Ern and stuff, it just days just sort of blur into one, and the weeks are just flying by. So the fact that we're coming up to the middle of December already, Christmas is 2 weeks away,
which is fucking.
That's insane. It's insane. But we're starting to do things now. So we went out at the weekend. We had our annual Christmas jumper night with family and family friends, which was lovely. But even then, it didn't feel Christmassy. It felt more like a catch-up. We're all in our Christmas jumpers and stuff, but you know what I mean? I don't know. So, I've only watched one Christmas film so far this year, which was Violent Night, which I spoke about last week.
Yeah.
And what's been really nice as well is quite a few people have messaged saying they've watched that, so that's been cool.
Oh, have they?
Cool.
Great.
Yeah, quite a few people have enjoyed that. Even Manager Megan, she sent us a picture, didn't she? Mm-hmm. In our group chat, watching it. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. Violent Night. And I think I feel like, I don't know, does it snowball Christmas? imagery I'm using there.
I like that. That was good.
Yeah, thank you. You know, as it gets closer to Christmas, the momentum picks up, and then it's like that, like a bit like you said, the mad rush. Like I'm someone that I usually leave it to the last minute, although we've been very organised this year. But I wrap my presents on Christmas Eve. I always have done. That's my Christmas Eve tradition, is to wrap my presents on Christmas Eve whilst I watch Die Hard. And I'll do that every year. And it's no matter what time it is. So whether we go out, like me and Claire, in the past we've gone out for like drinks and gone to the pub and, get home at midnight or whatever. And it's like, right, I need to put Die Hard on now and wrap my presents, even though it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's quite nice. So I always get that. I'll never watch Die Hard now through the year because it has, even if you're on the fence of, is Die Hard a Christmas film or not? Because it's a Christmas tradition, that's now Christmas for me. So I don't think I would get the same enjoyment if I watched Die Hard at any other point in the year, because my brain thinks, oh my God, we're watching Die Hard, it's Christmas tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? And you get that like little enjoyment. So,
and
I love that.
All I kind of want to say about that is, whether you're on the fence with it being a Christmas film or if you're not, all of you believe everything that Google tells you. If you need to know the answer for something, you Google it. So
yeah.
Just type in the greatest Christmas films of all time. Is Die Hard there? Yes, it is.
Of course it is.
So, if we're going to believe Google about that, you can't not believe it just because you don't want to. It's a Christmas film. I'm the same as you. I don't wrap my presents on Christmas Eve because I'm not a fucking madman. But
each to their own.
I do watch Die Hard every Christmas Eve. Again, regardless what time, even if I've been out on the piss or whatever and I come home, it goes on. Even if I fall asleep to it, it's got to go on.
Yeah, it still counts.
Yeah, it still counts. So what other Christmas films would you say they're part of the routine? You have to watch them every year.
Oh, that's a good one, because I don't know if Die Hard, I think, is the only one that's set in stone that we have to. I think in recent years, Klaus has gone on there. Like, we have to watch Klaus, because that's probably the greatest Christmas film of all time. And Claire absolutely loves that one. So that's one that's probably always goes on as well. Klaus. You know what? I love The Holiday.
The Jack Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, good film.
Jude Law. Cameron Diaz.
Yeah. Someone
Kate
else.
Winslet.
Kate Winslet, that's it.
I enjoy that one. It's not like it doesn't. That's not like it has to be. I have to watch it, every Christmas. But if I watch that, I will enjoy it, and does get me in the Christmassy spirit. It's weird because I guess there's lots of films that you kind of associate with Christmas, even if they're not Christmas films. If you know what I mean, like as a kid growing up, like stuff that was always on telly, like every Christmas. So like for a lot of people, it'll be things like The Great Escape or stuff like that. I always, as a kid, remember Jason and the Argonauts being on every Christmas, and I loved that. What was it, like the 1950s, probably now, with all like the stop motion animation. I love that film. But now, like, we don't have telly, so we don't watch like telly anymore. So that's not really a thing anymore. So we're just flicking through and like, or whatever film's on, you just end up watching it.
Yeah.
So that would definitely be one for me. Things like Lord of the Rings.
Really?
I can happily watch every Christmas. It's not a Christmas film.
But then you'd happily watch that every day of the year. So
exactly. So I don't count that as a Christmas film, but some people class that as a Christmas film, like they would Harry Potter. I think a lot of people class Harry Potter as Christmas films.
Do they? Why?
Yeah. Don't know, because elves.
Oh.
No, I don't know. Like, so I think it's just one of them again, because I think it's the sort of film that would always be on at Christmas time. And I guess I don't know whether it's because it's it's like the magic and like a lot of the films will have like Christmas scenes in it and stuff. I know quite a few people that would class Harry Potter as Christmassy films.
They're wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. What's on your list? What do you have to watch every Christmas?
Klaus is definitely there since Klaus came out.
Yeah,
Die Hard is definitely there. The Grinch, and it doesn't matter which one.
Okay.
So I have already watched the Cumberbatch one. I watched that yesterday.
Yep. Is that the animated one?
That's the animated one. The Illumination.
The Illumination one. That's it.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter that or the Carey one, as long as I watch a Grinch film.
Yeah.
So I'll always watch A Nightmare Before Christmas in December, but I also always watch it in October.
Yeah, I do. So it's normally that's ticked off the list in between usually for me. So it's not like a necessarily December one. It'll either be some years I watch it in October, some years November, some years December, but it'll always get watched in between that period. Because that's a weird one, isn't it? Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas film or is it a Halloween film?
Well, we've always said it's a November film.
Yeah.
And November films are good, but I do always watch it in both. Elf.
Okay, yeah.
I love Elf. And I think that's probably about it. Normally, it doesn't, not every year, but 9 out of 10 Christmases, Home Alone will be on.
Yeah.
We'll end up watching Home Alone, whether it be for Little Un, or it's just on the telly, or family's watching it, or, it starts feeling like Christmas when Home Alone's on.
See, I never grew up with Home Alone, so that's not one for me at all. I think I've only seen Home Alone all the way through once.
Oh, really?
And that was when I was like 24 or something.
Miss the magic.
Yeah, that's it. So it's been and gone, so it doesn't have that magic for me anymore. So like, it's hard to get that. And obviously, you know all about it because it's like that's, the definition of pop culture, like Home Alone. But yeah, it doesn't have that same magic for me. You know what I do watch, and I really like this feature now on Disney, is that they will group together at the right season. So whether it's like Halloween or Christmas or whatever, they'll group together like collections.
Okay.
And then so they'll always have like like all the like the Simpsons Christmas episodes or the Family Guy Christmas episodes. Like they do at Halloween where they'll put all the Treehouse of Horrors and stuff. So I will always watch them because I quite like them because they're 20 minutes, 40 minutes maybe if it's like a Family Guy special, and they're just something you can easily stick on in the background because that's like it's like background comfort, so you don't really have to take it. And they're ones that I think are really good for getting you in the spirit because it's like a little snapshot. It's not like a big whole cheesy film that you have to, sit through. It's just like a nice little magical snapshot. And because Christmas time's busy, like in the build up, there's normally a lot of things going on, so it's nice to just be able to stick some of them on. You know what? It's insane. We were talking about this at the weekend. The amount of not even B movie, C movie Christmas films that are out there. I think the amount of Christmas films that are made, like shit, trashy, Hallmark garbage.
I was going to say it's Hallmark bollocks, isn't it?
Yeah, is got to be on par with like B and C movie horror films. They seem to be the two genres that people, no matter what film it is, no matter how bad the script is or how shit the actors are, they will just get made.
Oh yeah,
because they're obviously done cheap and they know they will sell. People will watch. You're a great example of that. You'll watch any horror film, don't matter how shit it is.
I will, yeah.
Don't matter what if it was made, on a 50p budget, you'll watch it. And people do the same for Christmas. And it's weird for us, I guess, because like we can watch the B movie and C movie horror films and enjoy them, but I can't do that with the Christmas ones because they are awful to me. Because
I can get away with I can laugh at bullshit gore, I can laugh at bullshit jump scares, and I can't laugh or find any enjoyment out of bullshit romance scenes. I'm not a rom-com guy. I'm not really into fucking drama, romance films, sorry. It's not for me, and I don't know whether I'm just a bit sceptical as a single man who's just a bit
no, they're just crap. And it's one of them.
But
again, just like the horror films, it's like you washed up actors and actresses that like were a name at some point. Like this year, it's like, oh, Chad Michael Murray's got one or two Christmas films out that are coming straight to Netflix, or like, is it Dustin Milligan, who is the guy from most people know him from Schitt's Creek, is now the star of one, and whatever it's called, Jack Frosty or whatever it's called, and they're all straight to Netflix, and it's like, it's again we're a bit like the horror films. Someone was in a film once upon a time. It doesn't matter if it was TV or film, but suddenly they can be a star of a B or C movie film.
But it's on Netflix, and it'll be, for some reason, put as top 10 for the first few days.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be advertised the shit out of Netflix. And the thing is, people are big into Christmas, and people will be like, "Oh my god, the new Christmas film! We have to give it a watch. Whether it's good or bad, we'll give it a go," and that's fine. But again, I'm not a big Christmas guy, and I'll never find that enjoyment. I'll never find that enjoyment from, "Oh, here's another film about two people that fall in love, and there's going to be a scene where he chases her to an airport because I don't know, she's trying to save the local roller rink from being destroyed and turned into an apartment complex, and he's going to try and save it for her." Fuck off! Shut up! Kill someone,
and he's just like a big. He's probably like a big businessman who like just only saw like numbers and figures and didn't do that, and then he went to the local town to, you know, he was actually part of the committee that was going to get the roller rink burnt down, but then she was on the committee appealing it, and he fell in love with her, and then they started forming a relationship, but then, you know, she found out that he was actually destroying the roller rink, so then they split up, and then he, you know, went back to his high-paid job, was like, "Screw your job," and ripped up the paperwork, and then he'd actually bought out and saved the roller rink, and then chased her through the airport and saved her. There you go, we've just done a script. Let's just get this made.
So
like, there's a film.
I cannot remember what they're called. I'm going to find it out, and I'll post it on Instagram or Facebook, whatever I find it. But there's this Instagram page I've started following, Man and Wife, and she always starts it with, "Oh, the husband's pretending he's in a Hallmark film again." And he basically does that exact fucking scene, whether it be for Halloween, whether it be for autumn, Christmas, and it's always like, "Oh, I'm from the local pumpkin patch, and next week's the big pumpkin carving contest, and if I win, it's the exact amount of money I win to save the pumpkin patch," and all this shit. And he just acts out the film, and it's exactly how you just put it, and it's so funny and so bollocks that he just, and the whole way through it, as he's acting it, he's just laughing his head off like, "It's just dog shit." But if I find them, guys, I'll share it, because it is exactly word for word how you described that film then.
But it is. That's like, you know, it's just trash. And we can't complain because we watch trash horror, and loads of people turn their nose up to that and be like, "It's fucking shit. Why are you watching that?" And they'll be like, "Oh, it's some bullshit about, like, you know, some kids went into, like, you know, an area that said do not go into, and, you know, fucking Harold, the local janitor, murdered everyone there 20 years ago, and they've gone in, and then the ghost of Harold, but he's not a ghost, he's actually like a demon and comes and stabs everyone." And do you know what I mean?
All right, motherfuckers, you think you can beat me there? Find me the Christmas equivalent of scrotum. You can't. You cannot.
There'll be an equivalent.
I need to find it.
Christmas scrote.
Right, somebody go away, find me the Christmas equivalent to the scrotum. We will watch it. We will do a whole episode on it. We'll make it a 2-hour episode. In fact, we'll act it out. I'll download the script and we will act it out.
We'll act it out. We've been saying we'll do that for ages, haven't we? We'll act out some scenes.
Episode 100, mate, it's coming.
I know, we're not far off.
Episode 100, I'm going to try and get us acting on that one. I might get some old faces that I've been on before on to help do some table readings with us. I think it'd be quite good fun.
Oh no,
because we are great actors, and everyone's heard you do your adverts.
Yeah, they're not rehearsed either.
No, they're not.
Just off the cuff,
and no one would ever know that.
No, I know.
Madness,
seamless,
really.
aren't they?
Yeah, couple of ones here that I don't watch every year, but I absolutely love. And these, you know, I'm going to put Bad Santa in there. Banging film, very funny. But I want to go more the Christmassy spirit type ones. Polar Express, mate. What a delightful film.
Yeah, that is lovely.
I could watch Polar Express any time of the year. It's a beautiful, delightful film. I don't have to watch it every year, and it's not a film that my daughter would ask for, but I would say to her, let's watch Polar Express. So on Sunday, we're going to see my daughter's best friend, and I'm good friends with her mum. So I've said, why don't we make that our Christmas day? The girls can do presents together, we'll cook some food, we'll watch some films, we'll let the girls have a Christmas day together, and Polar Express will be one of the films I put on.
Yeah.
Just in the background, just because I love it, it's nice, it's great for the kids, really Christmassy, and I just think if we're going to have a faux Christmas day, Polar Express is going on.
Yeah, nice.
The other one, again, little bit comedy but animated, Arthur Christmas. What a banger.
That is a good one. I've only seen that once. I saw it at the cinema when it first came out.
Mate,
yeah.
Re-watch that this year. That film is an absolute banger.
It's got a great cast as well, hasn't
I was
it?
just about to say the cast is insane on Arthur Christmas as well. Let's have a look.
Is it James McAvoy who's Arthur?
James McAvoy's Arthur, and it's a lot of
Hugh-
it's a lot of
Hugh
British.
Laurie, I
oh,
think,
shit, it's a lot of
is in
British
it.
actors, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me just get IMDb up.
That must have come out,
Arthur.
what, 2011 or something like that, maybe?
Mate, you said it. Of course, it was 2011.
Was it actually?
Yeah. James McAvoy, Jim Broadbent, Bill Nighy, Hugh Laurie, Ashley Jensen. Who else we got? Eva Longoria, Michael Palin, Sanjeev Bhaskar, Robbie Coltrane, Joan Cusack,
Massive
Andy
cast.
Serkis, Dominic West. Mate, that is a fucking cast and half, that is.
That is.
Rewatching this year, I promise you'll come back and you'll be like, oh, mate, brilliant.
Yeah, I remember enjoying it in the time, 13 years ago.
Yeah. Here's a question. Is James McAvoy perfect?
Well, here's another question. Did you know I'm in a film with James McAvoy?
I've heard it. I do have it on DVD at home. Still never watched it.
Well, there you go. You're missing out because that's my one and only starring role.
I know.
I found the picture as well. I'll have to send it to manager Megan and get it up on the socials.
Do not admit that you have found that and didn't send it to her immediately. You'll be in big trouble, mate. He's been sitting on this for weeks, Megan.
Oh, longer than that. Yeah.
But seriously, James McAvoy, perfect, right?
James McAvoy, yeah, he's great. He does not get the recognition he deserves. Like, how he has not been nominated for an Oscar is beyond me for some of his performances.
Because his best performances aren't in Oscar films, I don't think.
That's it, because he's in, like, horrors and thrillers. Or not, mainly thrillers, I would say, or, like, psychological thrillers, and they don't tend to get recognised. And a lot of the time, I think it's if your face doesn't fit.
Maybe his face doesn't fit, but like I say, I watched that. What was that new horror thriller he was in? The remake? What's it bloody called? Oh, I'll tell you. It should be in the back of my book. Should be.
I really wanted to see it. It's the one with the families, isn't it? Where they go on holiday with the family.
Speak No Evil. Speak No Evil, is that it?
Was it? It might be. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Speak No Evil. Yeah, that one.
Where he's absolutely shredded in it.
I was about to say, it don't matter if his face fits in that, mate. When he's wearing them black pants, when he's just getting changed to go swimming.
Yeah, I've not watched it. I don't want to watch it. You know what? The only thing that lets James McAvoy down,
Go on.
and I know this because I've, been on a film set with him.
Good friends.
He's actually really short, did you know?
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, that's
He's a little man.
How little are we talking? Littler than me, and I've got little baby legs.
5'6", 5'7".
Oh, that is little, isn't it?
I would say.
It's not little.
No, it's not little, but he gives off, like, tall man energy, doesn't he?
Oh, big time, yeah. Yeah, he does.
But, so I think, I don't know if people would be disappointed when they met him, because I think people, because of his performance and his intensity, and like I said, he gives off tall man energy. I think people would be shocked to realise how little he is. I towered over him and I was 16 when I starred in that film.
That is mad. When he was talking to you, saying, Ryan, can you just read some lines with me? Because I'm struggling to get them and I know you're a banging actor. How do you do it?
And I was like, I'm too busy. I've got to go to makeup.
Excuse me. Help. The help. Come here and get rid of this extra.
Yeah. And bring me my latte.
Yes. Come here, the help. What was that film called? Completely gone away from Christmas now. That film with Rami Malek. Was it Denzel, maybe? And Jared Leto, the serial killer one. Was that Denzel?
Pretty Little Things.
Yeah. That, when that came out, because Jared Leto was the tits in that film.
Yeah, he was.
I said at the time, the only person that could have played that as well would have been James McAvoy.
Yeah, totally
The
agree.
only thing
Yeah.
I think that they got right with Jared Leto is because of Jared Leto's stature, he could pull off that look a little bit better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's quite, although Jared Leto's quite big, he's still quite
He's very slight, isn't he?
Gangly, isn't he?
He's
Yeah.
gangly, yeah, and he's quite a bit tall. I think he's about 5'11", 6 foot. Jared
and you
Leto,
kind of
but-
need that elongated body to have the skinny top but the big pot belly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas I don't think James McAvoy could have done that, but he would have acted that to the tits.
I think he
would have
can
been
do
brilliant in that
anything.
role.
You know, is Chronicles of Narnia a Christmas film, and he's in that. Is he Mr. Tumnus?
Oh, he is Mr. Tumnus, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure Littleton watched that 3 months ago, not Christmas, but I'm sure she watched that recently because I'd never seen that before.
Really?
Yeah, and I remember just like I didn't watch it, so it's not on my list. But I remember just peering over, being like, "Oh, there he is again! Look,
Yeah.
oh, Mr. Tumnus with his hairy face
and his hairy legs.
and his little hairy legs, little cutie."
It is a little cutie.
That's an hour, and we are going off topic quite badly.
Well, this is what happens when we don't prep. When we literally came into this episode going, right, we've only got Skibidi Toilet to talk about. We've done nothing except watch
again.
Skibidi Toilet.
Well, we'll have something better next week, I'm sure. We will not. The only thing
This is as good as it gets.
the only thing that next week will have that this week doesn't is a lack of Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah, well, unless we watch all of it, and we can probably give the listeners an update on,
can give it an update.
the latter half, because we're probably.
Yes.
I think I got up to like episode 40, something like that, maybe.
Yeah, I'm on episode 70 something now.
Yeah, see, I'm only like halfway through.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll try get that watched for next week because I know everyone would have loved the Skibidi Toilet chat, and I know people are going to be really invested.
Yeah, just go away and watch it. You know, if you don't believe us, you'll be hooked.
You
just
will.
like us.
Yeah,
You'll want to know who wins in the war.
you bloody will, and I really want to know now.
I know.
The problem is I did put it on the other day and I fell asleep towards the end, so I could have been finished now, and I could be telling you how banging it was and how excited I am for episode 79, but can't tell you that. Next week.
How often do the episodes come out?
I'm pretty sure I read quarterly. Apparently,
they're quite big, the episodes now.
yeah.
Aren't they?
Apparently, at the beginning, he was putting one out if not every other day, every day,
Wow.
and then it just kind of stopped, and he was just doing it quarterly. So we'll see. It's exciting, building tension, but also can't believe I forgot to mention this. Guess who is in talks of directing the Skibidi Toilet film? Just
Taika Waititi.
no. Take a minute to think about the director who has done nothing but bring us absolute bollocks. Early days,
It's Michael Bay.
it was Michael Bay, mate. Michael. So I read this and I was like, "That's bollocks," and I've seen it on so many different websites since, saying it's not confirmed, but he is in talks with someone else to do a Skibidi Toilet type film. Whether they're going to call it that or not, but yeah, they are in talks with the guy who created it.
Oh no.
Michael Bay Skibidi Toilet film.
Wow.
And it's going to be a Christmas film like Terrifier 3. Full circle, straight back to Christmas.
Yeah, no, great. Do you think Terrifier 3 is going to become one of your new go-to Christmas films that you watch
100%.
every Christmas?
I will rewatch it this year, and I reckon Terrifier 3 will be on there from here on out, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I love my horror, and, if it's... I need to get some Jingle Bells in there somewhere, don't I? And I think that'll
true.
really get me in the mood, if I'm honest.
True. I think Violent Night will be one of mine. I've watched the last 2 Christmases in a row now.
Yeah, I'm going to rewatch that in the next couple of days, because I do love
It's just good fun.
Yeah,
Action comedy.
it's what we need, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, is there anything else you'd like to add before we call the episode there, then?
No, I don't think so. Go watch Papa Roast's 88TTV last night.
Yeah, go watch me last night and the rest of the week.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
But when you go on my page, it'll have my schedule on there. You'll be able to see my schedule for the rest of the week. There's little links on there you can click on, like the Discord. That takes you straight to our Discord, podcast Discord.
Nice.
My merch website, where you can go and buy a Papa Roast t-shirt. Don't worry, there's no 88TTV on there, just Papa Roast.
Oh, good. I was worried.
And then Ryan can get, or buy one for Ryan as a Christmas present.
I do need one.
There's hats, t-shirts, jumpers, everything you might want.
What about mugs?
There is a mug, yeah, there is one mug. But there's about 500 items that I can add to the shop. It's to the point of like gym shorts and gym leggings.
Oh, I do need some new gym stuff.
There you go. So get you some Papa Rose gym stuff. Get your sell baby stuff.
Yeah. You know what? I still wait. I need my signed print That's what I need.
I'll sort you out that first. Then we'll
Thanks.
look into it. Right,
Perfect.
yeah, so do what he says. Go follow me and shit, because I'm nearly at 200 now. I'm nearly at 200
That's
followers,
good.
and I keep trying to push it. So yeah, we'll call it there, and next week we'll come back with a load more bollocks.
Standard for every week.
Peace!